Hello everyone, this is Ep18 and welcome to episode 18 of Ep18 Sky Factory 4 Let's Play series, where I am currently in the middle of a time loop. It's just fun to say that. I don't know why, it just cracks me up every time. So I got about 3 minutes left on this one. I am currently, well, I was just taking care of some things while I was waiting to get ready to start the episode, so I'm like, well, you know, while I'm not exactly going, oh, no, it was kind of AFK. Like, I was doing some stuff, right? I was doing some other things and stuff, and I'm like, well, let's run a couple time loops while that's happening so I can have a few prestige points when I get back. And look, I already have 3. Hooray! So the big question is, what do I want to get from that? Like, I'm about to get my 4th prestige point, right? So that's, I can either unlock weird Flux, but okay, right? Flux networks. That would actually be kind of cool, right? Wireless power transfer, would not mind, would be neat. You know, that's a thing, right? I don't know if I need a proper Tinker Smeltery, right? Or portal guns or slimy dirt, or the Matter Overdrive, right? I don't need that yet. This one I want to get. That's absolutely on my list, right? Skip the early game grind by receiving a bag full of items to help you get past early game. This will give you a bag right away and a bag on every new world until sold. That's cool. You know what grinds my mobs? Yeah, I do. Mob grinding utils. That's good times. Skylight Forest. I already got that. Mistcraft is 25 prestige points. That's a lot. Age of Information. Unlock the Open Computers mod. Fire it up. Unlock the Mega Torch mod. Allowing items to disable mob spawning in an area around the torch costs 1 prestige point. Rocket Man unlocks the Iron Jetpacks mod. Allowing flight. Cool. So I'm thinking Flux. Like, I definitely want to get... I definitely, like, without a doubt, would like to get, like, almost next, I would say, would be the Android mod thing, like Matter Overdrive. I'd like to unlock that pill thing, because that sounds cool. I want to do that Android thing and see what that's all about, because it looks neat, and I'd like to try it. But that said, I think I'm not ready to do it yet because I'm kind of working on Applied Energistics right now, and I'd like to get an AE system up and running. So I think my goal should be, let's get Flux networks so that we have wireless power, so we don't have to have wires all over the place, and then we can have Applied Energistics going to do all the things and stuff, right? So with Applied Energistics not having channels, does that mean cables can just be cables? I think that's, yeah, like we don't need smart cables, right? Like we don't care. Right? I don't even think smart cables is a thing. So when you disable channels, it disables smart cables and it disables dense cables. That's kind of cool. That is neat. I like that. So with Applied Energistics, which is what we're going to focus on today, because I think as much as I like simple storage for its niche location and its place in the world as it stands right now, what are we getting? Petrified that way? That's cool. At the same time, oh, that's my timer that says this thing's about to go. Yeah, 30 seconds left. That was there's 30 seconds left on your Parabox timer. As much as I like simple storage, I would like to get a full-fledged AE system so we can get into auto crafting and like a little bit better storage, because you know, this works, but also challenging. So we're gonna figure it out. So you know what I might want to do? Boron, huh? Any other ores that I have in here? I'll take my lithium ore. Anything else I want to dupe while I'm here? I'm going to dupe those overworld cakes, because why not? Hey, prestige point time. Loop off. Boom. Shutting down internal server. The Parabox has reset the world to a previous state. And loading back up into that world. Hooray! And all this stuff should be back. It's so cool to me. I just love it. I just love it every time. Every time I'm just like, ah, that's so cool. Alright, so with you, whoop, taken care of. Actually, no, you can stay there where you are. Let's get to Applied Energistics, shall we? Yeah, that's what's up. That's the plan today. So I'm going to put away some things I don't necessarily need, like my gadgets and this chisel. We definitely want to hang on to this acceptor. This item duck can go away. But what we want is... Oops, wrong. There we go. So I need some Molten Iron. So I need a block of iron and a block of steel. And a block of ferroboron. And a block of tough alloy. That might be a little tricky. Trickier than it sounds, right? So iron shouldn't be a problem. steel shouldn't be a problem. Right? Tough alloy, though, that might be a little tough, right? Let's see, what's tough alloy? Does tough alloy require ferroboron, or is it the other way around? Yeah, no, it does. So we need a block of ferroboron ingots, right? So that's steel plus boron. So we're totally going to need a couple pieces of coal. That should get me 8 steel, right? Am I not auto-crafting coal? I thought I was, but maybe I'm not. It's okay. Well, we're not. We will now. So we'll enrich 3 pieces of coal. And that should get me 24. Yeah, 24 steel would be my expectation there. So I can do this, 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 and this, and that. And then boom. So that should get me the steel that I need for that. And then, so then the ferroboron alloying is with boron ingots. So how much boron do we have? There was a reason that I duped that. Oh good. Oh good. We have a healthy amount of this, actually. That's cool. Now can you go through the whole enriching process? Not really. You just do the doubling. You don't do the quintupling process that, you know. All right. So with boron ingots coming in, and then we're getting steel here as well. That is super cool. You know, I wonder if I could... That's another thing I wanted to dupe, was more speed upgrades from Mechanism. That would be nice, right? These guys need those, which is what, that? Yeah, I could probably get a couple more of these. But I don't have any glass. Well, I will soon. Super cool. All right, boron, steel, so then we can alloy this up. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to want 9 of these, because we're going to get ferroboron alloys, which then we combine with something else to make... we need lithium. Lithium ingots and dust. Oh, yeah. Lithium is that thing I didn't have a lot of, isn't it? I have 2 of them at the moment. We're going to need to find a little bit more lithium to make this happen. Or we can, you know, do the thing. Right? So if I duped it again, that would be 4. And then if I duped it again from there, that would be 8. Or we could go hunting in the lost whatchamacallits dimension. Let me go digging around in the lost whatchamacallits dimension for a minute. And we'll come right back. I would really like some more lithium. So that's what we need. And I don't mind that I'm bringing this, you know, all this stuff with me, because I should be fine. All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes after I find a little bit more lithium. One thing I'll say about this Androids mod is the fact that their names are always above their head makes it a little bit easier to find natural caves. Or at least, so I hope. Because natural caves are like the best place to find ore, especially when you don't have the most amazing pick in the world. I should probably get a better pick, but, you know, it's dire. He does things his own way, right? Oh, good lava. I can void some stuff like that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. All right, that works. I don't think I need this matter. I don't know. We'll find out. Hey, look, natural cave. Okay. Looking for lithium, please. Give me some luck, RNG Minecraft. Bouncy creepers. I saw a familiar face down here. Look who it is! Look who it is! I have to kill him, because he's trying to kill me. But, you know, I was just excited. Familiar face and all. Oh, wow. See you later. Alright, I'm still trying to find what I need. I also ran out of torches. But the good news is even though I ran out of torches, I do have some coal veins down here to supplement. So, back to hunting for lithium. Just want to let you know I ran into a cool guy. Be right back. Oh, look, it's a Mr. R.W. Tema. Ow. Working on it. Oh, hey, look, it's one of those things up close. It's a little weird. I don't know what it is. kind of keeping my distance. I will say I've been looking down here for a long time and have found very little lithium. It might have legitimately been faster to dupe that lithium a couple times through the parabox than what I'm doing right now, because this is taking forever to find even a single piece. Even a single piece. I might go home and just dupe, because lithium seems to be extremely rare, and I really need it if I want to progress right now. So I will explore a little bit more, and then I'll meet you guys back at the base if I don't get nothing. Oh, I may have spoken too soon. Not minutes after I said that, I found a lithium vein. And I just have to clear out the inventory space for it. Hooray! Yay, lithium. It seemed like you definitely have to get like really far down inside these little Lost Cities locations. So maybe I just didn't get deep enough. I thought I had gone pretty deep, but maybe not deep enough. So I will keep looking. Just a few more minutes here, and then 5 is enough. Like, I'll feel better duping 5, right? I could definitely, 5 is better, plus the 2 I have back at home, I think, or 1. Is it 1 I have at home or 2? I don't know. I don't have a lot, right? But, you know, I think it's 2, right? Because I duped, yeah. So 7 becomes 14, becomes 28, and, you know, a couple iterations, and I should be good. So my pickaxe is about to break anyway, so I'll meet you guys back at home. Or I'll find more lithium. I was just going to mine until my pickaxe broke, and I'm like, oh, lithium. Okay, more. I'll take it. All right, now my pickaxe is about to break. So before I actually lose this pick, I'm going to go home. I'm going to run a parabox at least once or twice, get some more lithium as a result, and then we'll come back after that. Cool? All right, see you guys then. All right, so making it home. So as a reminder, the way this is going to work is we're going to come here. We should have lithium inside this chest, right? So I'm going to put everything away, as a matter of fact. Like, things like... I'm going to put it in here directly, though. Things I want to make sure get duped. Like this, and these things. And I found an android leg, which is cool. I need an arm, though. I grabbed that because I thought I needed a leg, but it looks like I need an arm. But that's fine. I could always do a little bit more blizz, right? Lithium, or definitely want to make sure it's in there, right? So what happens when I do that? Oh, it grabs from both inventories. Look at that. I was curious how that would work. Like, what would that do, right? But that is cool, right? So with that said, is there anything else in here that I would really like to dupe? I could dupe my block of steel. That would be fun. Remember, anything that goes inside here, I don't know what this titanium spine is all about, but it gives a glitch time of 50%, no idea what that means, and max health plus 2. Sounds cool, right? Doesn't that sound cool? I think it sounds cool. Also, these 2 android heads don't stack. Max health plus 1, range android, and melee android. I have no idea, but I'm excited to try and find out. Like, there's so much cool stuff in that mod. I just want to check it out. I just want to check it out, right? Is that so wrong? Is that such a terrible thing? All right, so that should be good. Is there anything else that we would particularly like to dupe while we're here? Not in particular. I mean, you guys can stay in there. How's that sound? And then I can dupe that via that. That would be cool. Okay, yes. So let's activate, hey, I said this, our parabox, right? Everything else good, 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 good. Anything that's in the, remember, it has to be in the chest before you activate the parabox. You can't put it in the chest after you put the parabox in, because then you're going to lose it, right? So put it in the chest before you activate the parabox. So activate. And I'll see you guys here in just a few minutes. I might run the cycle once or twice at least before we come back. So we'll see what happens. Cool? So see you guys in just a moment once this thing is done. You know what else I'm doing is I'm stealing all the energy upgrades and speed upgrades from my machines. This is another way to do it. Just steal all the upgrades. It's all good. You're mine now. I'm duping upgrades, right? I steal them, it doesn't matter. Anything that happens in the world at this point is going to be lost. All right, for reals, we'll come back in a few minutes now. The main thing I wanted to make sure I duped, probably the magnesium and thorium, and the lithium, and the titanium, and the block of steel, and more boron ingots. Anything else in here that I would really like to dupe that I don't care about? Maybe that uranium, why not? And my block of iron, sure. I mean, not that I need to dupe a block of iron, but still. Is that cool? I think that's cool. Yeah, no, I think that's cool. And I'll grab this Flux crystal as well while I'm there. And sure, why not? Crushed quartz. Yeah, that all looks good. Yeah, all right, okay, cool. We'll be back in Probably more than 8 minutes, because I think I'm going to run this cycle at least once or twice. All right, guys, we're back. So I've ran through the dupe cycle a couple times. It's been a while because I had some other things going on. But while I was doing those other things, I, duped a few things here and there. So that was fun. So I've got more lithium now. Got just a little bit more. We've also got some boron and some ferroboron, so that's a good time, right? So I think we're in pretty good shape, right? Nothing to complain about. So I'm assuming lithium ore I can process, right? And the same deal here, right? Like we can do that, and that's about it. So unlike, we can't ore quintuple this stuff, right? But that's fine, right? We've got lithium, and that's exciting for everyone, right? And we should even be able to speed this up even more now, because I have all kinds of speed upgrades and whatnot. So like do and do. So if I wanted to, this is like my manual processing machine, so it makes sense to have everything like super speeded. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do energies first. That sounds good. Are you maxed out on energies already? Right, so that's all the energies, and then you could get a few more, I believe. Okay, cool. And then for speed upgrades, we'll do the same, right? Everybody maxes out their speed upgrades for me. And hopefully you don't kill my power too much. But since this is manual now, I think we'll be fine, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what's up. Boom and boom. That is cool. And we could probably even look at doing a tier upgrade installer if we wanted to make it like a next tier, but fine. We'll get there. We'll get there, right? My focus right now is to make what I need to make for applied energistics. So I'm going to do like 9 of you ferroboron with 9 of you lithium, and this is going to give me my tough alloys, right? Nice. Yes, tough alloys. Yes, tough alloys from nuclear craft. All right, and these guys are nuclear craft speed upgrades as well. Nuclear speed upgrades. That seems reasonable, right? That's right. The other one requires all the crushed stuff. So that's going to require, I have at least one piece of obsidian that I can throw into here, right? Cool. So we'll bump this up just a little bit at least. Boop. Hooray! All right, so I need a block of tough alloys, so that should be good, right? So I needed a block of steel, which I have 4 of now because I duped it a few times. A block of ferroboron, right? Wasn't that what I needed? Is that not what I need? Chiseled, the cobble, yeah, these guys, cobblestone doohickeys. So iron and steel, ferroboron block. Is there not such a thing as a ferro block? Okay, cool. Today I learned. And then tough alloy block. Is there not such a thing as a block of that either? I wonder. I guess we'll find out. I guess not. Cool. And then tough. Right? So we'll put one of these away. So you're going to have to pour over this, right? So you're going to have to go in here, block of iron and block of steel. And then we'll throw the tough iron ingot. Now, they won't alloy together because this thing can't alloy, right? Cool. Here's a question. How do I get blazing pyrotheum? Just curious. We can melt it directly. Okay. Yawn. Boring. Don't want to do that. And we can melt it in the nuclear craft melter too. But I think this one's required tough alloy, which we can totally make now, by the way, because we have tough alloy. We just, by doing what we did, getting access to this stuff, specifically for applied energistics right now, but also we have access to nuclear craft like melters and whatnot. Cool. So I'm going to pour my cobblestone circuit molds here and get everybody taken care of, and then we will be right back once I've got the 4 circuit molds that I need. All right, so steel is cooling off. I'm annoyed that this thing doesn't turn into a block form. Womp, womp, womp. That's a shame. No blocks for you. Oh, portable under chest, huh? That's cool. Learned about that today. So now we have to do the tufts and the ferroborons in you know, individual ingots at a time, which stinks because this thing's like super slow. What I might do, let's do a hopper it up real quick, right? Hey, that sounds like a smart plan. Do that. And then cool, he'll drop all his tough alloys in, and then he'll also start doing ferroborons next, so that we're at least kind of sort of ready for what we want to do. Cool. Lithium can go away. I should get a little bit more lava, because I'm sure if I ignore this, like I, you know, want to do, I want to ignore this. I want to walk away and have it come back and be ready for at least the next stage, right? Silicon Valley. Sweet. Oh, hey, it only needed one of those. Look at that. It doesn't use up the... I assumed it would use up the cobblestone mold. Today I learned it does not. That's cool. All right, back in a few minutes when both of these are done. Alrighty, guess what? Molten Ferroborn, that's the last one. I've got some achievements like that is illogical. Silicon Valley, nerd. And whatever the last one's going to be here, I don't even know. We'll find out, I guess. As it's cooling. Inscriber Engineering Press. Nice. Alright. Every mod pack always has like a little different way to make these engineering presses, right? Based on, you know, whatever. Under pressure. Oh, yeah. So that's cool. So this thing's not running, by the way. So we don't have to worry too much about him, right? So we can re-hook up all this cool stuff, get some basic processing going, and then we'll clearly, you know, do things a little differently, right? So what I'm thinking is we could probably just like hook this dude up here, hook these guys up here, and that's cool. Now, theoretically, we shouldn't have any need for a controller, right? So like we should be able to just make a drive, right? Like an ME drive. So that needs 2 of the diamond guys, right? So I'm assuming we're gonna need some diamond, right? Now, is AE stuff in here? Oh, yay, it is! Yay, AE stuff. Thank you. Thank you for having AE stuff in this pack. Darko, good job, Darko. Can we all agree Darko did a good job on this? Thank you, buddy, for putting AE stuff in the pack. That's good times. I'm thinking I might want one more Inscriber, because I usually do go with 5 of these, don't I? Don't I usually go with 5 Inscribers? Is that what I do? Really? No wood? Well. Okay. Because I usually go with 5, so I feel like now would be a good time to go ahead and make sure that that's accurately taken care of, right? And there's your 5th, right? How cool is that? So that means we're going to want 10 of the diamond doohickeys, right? So let's just get with 16, right? So I usually go with something like, so we've got logic, that's gold, right? Yes. So he'll go in first. Calculation, that's Certus quartz usually, right? But in this case, it's going to be pure nether quartz. So that's a little bit different. And then silicon, that's usually in the last one. And then, where's that diamond press? Did I make a diamond press? Did I not make a diamond press? I would imagine that I made a diamond press. Oh, there it is. Engineering press. Yep, engineering is the diamond one. So that's cool. So we should be able to do this. And that should be cool, right? And then I can only assume that we're also going to want redstone. And we're going to want silicon. Now, here's the question. How do we get silicon? We smelt some of that stuff. That ain't so bad. That ain't so bad. So we got 28 of those. That shouldn't be a problem, right? Smelt it up, would you? Basic smelting factory. So you're cool and you can go in, right? You're cool, you can go in. So I'm going to make these guys along with the silicons, right? Inscriber, which one had silicon? This one, right? So we're going to have to make a bunch of these. But once we get these upgraded, we'll be in much better shape, right? So let's come back in a minute with this taken care of, because upgrading these is like a huge step in the right direction. All right, so I made a handful of things. So I did upgrade to the advanced inscribers. As you can see, they're all cool. I put acceleration cards in some of them. I'm putting the rest in now. So here's what I did, right? Real quick off-camera work. I made pure nether quartz by getting nether quartz seeds in an enrichment chamber, right? So super easy, right? We literally just, you know, crush nether quartz, put them in here, and we can dupe them and do the basic enriching factory thing to grow them. And they grow really quickly, which is nice. And then I just made some logic processors. So let's test this out, because I'm pretty sure this should work pretty easily. So if we got a disk drive, right, an ME drive, should be cool. Okay, we're also going to want some probably 4K storage cells, because that's usually how I do things, right? So let's throw these guys in there. So that's one 4K. Let's get like 4 4Ks. Does that sound cool? And this should be doable because these are all here now, right? And then we should be able to do these guys. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Now I'm not super sure how cables work without channels, but I'm assuming that that's it, right? Like we don't have to worry about channels at all, right? And then we just need an applied Energistics terminal. So we need one of these guys. We need these guys. Okay, so we're gonna need more mineral stuff. Totally gonna need more mineral stuff. And it looks like we're also going to need a formation core's Flux dust. So let's get like a dozen. Does that sound cool? Nice and fast now, huh? How cool is that? Alright, so terminals should be, like, we're gonna want one of you. We're gonna want one of you. And then we're gonna want one of these dudes, which should be straightforward enough. And we've got ourselves an ME terminal, and we've got ourselves an ME crafting terminal? How cool is that? So does that mean, like, we're good now? Look at that. All right, super easy peasy. Nice. All right, foundations of an AE system without channels. Never done it before. Kind of interested in playing with that, right? Like, I've literally never done AE without channels. Like, that's cool, right? Now we should be good to, like, just dump all our stuff in here. How great is that? And then you are that. Sweet. I wonder if these two networks can talk to each other. Not that we need them to, right? Like, realistically, all we need to do is put a storage bus on these two shipping containers, and then we're good, right? And that should be fine, 100% not a problem. So that's kind of cool. So we might, you know, there's things and stuff to consider there, because that would be pretty neat. So we've got the foundations of an AE system, which is awesome. And as a reminder, I can literally take this disk out of here, do a world reset, and dupe that item. Okay, no, don't take it out of there first, right? We put it in, we start the parabox, we take these disks out, and every item that's on these disks will be duped. I'm just saying that's a thing we can do, right? I'm just saying that that's a thing we can do. All right, guys, so I feel like this is good progress, right? So what I'm going to do is wrap up the episode here. I'm going to... Well, I could probably leave this here because we want to access some of this stuff probably. But what I'll probably want to do next episode is move all this stuff into the basement. That's probably what we're going to wind up doing. So my plan is thus. Let's get the foundation of anything that's going to be automated. And I call this the basement, but it's the first floor. But anything that's going to be automated can go down here. So like auto crafting and all that cool stuff that's going to like automate applied energistics can go down here and live down here. I should also, by the way, have enough prestige points because I ran a lot of prestige cycles while I was AFK there for a bit. So I should be able to unlock weird Flux, but okay. Cool. Cool. Unlocked Flux networks, which means we now have access to these bad boys. Oh, yeah. That is cool. So we'll have to get that going, right? So we can get power down here for our Flux networks. So yeah, what my plan is like everything in the basement will be auto-crafting. Basement, quote-unquote, first floor, right? Up here, we'll have all our manual crafting machines and all that stuff. I would eventually like to move this stuff into a compact machine, right? There's no reason that this whole thing has to be here. So we can create a compact machine for this. And that would be cool, right? Now that we have Flux networks, we can even put this in the compact machine. So the compact machine should literally just sit there and spit out resources that can be imported into the to-do AE system. But for now, I think we're going to wrap up. So we'll get AE up and going in the next couple episodes, and then we'll get into this cool-looking Meta Overdrive mod, because I'm definitely interested in becoming an android. For now, though, I was going to sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll be back next time for more applied energistics and getting everything automated. All right, guys, take it easy.